Like I say, that's Fred. I think he officially announced that he was running just a few days ago. So, Denver, come on up.
How y'all doing today? Hey, I'm not a politician. I make whiskey. There we go. So you can imagine for Second Amendment if I make whiskey where I am on the Second Amendment, right? But I wanted to say something right now. I do not mix whiskey and guns. I make the whiskey, I don't drink it, then I shoot, and then I drink after I shoot. So I want everybody to know that right now. Okay? So a lot of people don't know me. If we have the Navy guy running for, and I love it, I love our veterans, Navy guy running for Attorney General. I think you want an Air Force guy who's bombed some terrorists over in Afghanistan right after 9/11. So my name is Denver Riggleman. I'm running for governor. I own Silverback Distillery in Afton, Virginia. I still do some consulting for OSD on cyber warfare and counterterrorism. I've been asked to run because I think it's the right thing to do. As far as my background, UVA grad, don't hold it against me if you go to tech or anything like that. I was forced to by the military, by the way. So that's where they sent me, okay? That's where they sent me. So I love everybody in Virginia. I'm a native Virginian. I was born in Manassas. Oh, Manassas. I apologize. I apologize about that. I was born in Manassas. My dad lived in Charlottesville. So I got to go back and forth a long time. But in 1992, I joined the military. So I enlisted in the military in 95. I was barely smart enough to go to college, so I barely got into UVA, and I got out of there and graduated. And after that, I was an Air Force intelligence officer. Did some pretty cool things when 9/11 happened. I was with the Air Expeditionary Wing at the 366 Fighter Squadron, and I was sent over there to do some bombing. So on September 21st, I was sent to Diego Garcia. On October 2nd, I mission planned the first bombing run into Afghanistan after 9/11, so I'm pretty proud of that. So I saw yesterday, I think there was a congressman who called you guys a bunch of nut job extremists. I saw that, right? So I don't think you're just deplorables. I think you're nut job extremists too, and I'm one of you. Okay? I'm one of you. So I'd like to say that as a fellow nut job extremist, there's somebody else who's a nut job extremist, so bear with me. Today is Martin Luther King Day. You know, Martin Luther King was a pacifist. Martin Luther King thought that there should be peaceful revolution, just like everybody else out here. When I was reading about it, I didn't know that he applied for a concealed carry permit. I didn't know if anybody knew that. MLK, he wanted a concealed carry permit. Why? Because he knew that peaceful revolution in politics is what we want in the United States, but you have to defend yourself violently if somebody comes after your person. That's why the Second Amendment is so important. So if I do make whiskey and I do hunt terrorists, I got a feeling you guys probably know I absolutely support Bill 2265 by Ben Klein. And can we get another round of applause for Ben Klein? I love that man. So I'm running for governor. Now, I don't know how about 3 minutes or I got 5 minutes. I've been talking pretty fast. But I want to say this. We've been calling this the Whiskey Rebellion, right? Nobody likes revenuers, right? Nobody likes people trying to take your guns because they're ours. You probably can imagine I have a small stash of weapons on my 50 acres in Nelson County, Virginia. Okay, just a small stash. But I got to tell you this. I'm not a politician, so you're not going to hear political speak. But I am going to fight for you guys because I've had to fight in my life. I've had to serve. I got a feeling there's a lot of veterans out here. I see a lot of hats. You're my folks. And we do know that sometimes you have to exact force to protect yourself. So I'm Denver Riggleman. That's my Whiskey Rebellion flag right there. We're here to run for governor, and I hope you hear more from me. And by the way, if you ever want to talk to me one-on-one, I still have to go to work with my steel-toed boots in my distillery every Saturday. Yep, there's a little bit of suck to it, but I got to tell you this. I still love it. I still love making whiskey. And thank you for being out here in the cold to listen to me, and you don't even know me. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much.